Hey, viewer mayors, this is your boy, Deathmare. And I really wanted to say thank you for the views and numbers I've gotten on my last Ark Ragnarok video. I really appreciate it. I have a new base on Ark Ragnarok here to show off, and feel free to tell me what you would have done on any of my builds on Ragnarok so far. Also, if you have any ideas on locations on Ragnarok that I should build, let me know.
What up, viewer mayors? This is your boy, Deathmare. And today, I'm going to show you another base idea that you can do on Ark. This time, we're going to be putting a custom tribal base on Viking Bay.
Here in the middle of the purple circle is the approximate location of where to put this base. As you can tell, it's right next to the giant T-Rex skeleton.
As you can see right here with this wyvern, it has a cosmetic on it. You can put this cosmetic on any wyvern. This cosmetic is free as long as you have PlayStation Plus. So I highly recommend it. The name of it is Corrupt. It actually comes with a few different skins specifically for the wyvern. I highly recommend it. This right here is an ice wyvern, and you should definitely go and check it out. Here is the front of the base. Everything used in this is made out of stone, and the cosmetic on it is called crystal. So when you're looking in the mods, look for crystal. That would be amazing. Scooting back, I want to show off just how I built this base. As you can tell right here, we're actually using the foundations that are already on the map. So, for example, right here, there was two mountains already on the game right next to Viking Bay. Hello, Dodo. That had a pathway in it. So I put an entrance on the left and then another entrance on the right. And they both have their own pathway. Now, let's get to see what these look like up close. Go ahead and open the door. We have a very nice area where you can put your own stable. You could have some Ankyles here. You could have some Parasaurs here. It don't matter. You can have whatever you want here. It's a very nice area to have a stable. Then we're going to move along up here to the pathway. And before we get to anything else, let's go up here to show what we have on top. We have a nice area where you can put a ballista turret to easily kill any creatures that may be down here. Luckily, with me and my tribe on the Ragnarok map here on Viking Bay, everything is pretty much wiped out. So there's no raptors, there's no alpha raptors. Yeah. We'll come over here. We have a great water source right here. And speaking of water source, it is connected to a water intake in that lake entrance over there. Up here, we have a nice area where you and your tribe could have a meeting or play a card game or whatever you'd like to do. And down here, we have a nice little lounging area. Moving up over here, we do have and different sizes of cages. For example, a cage like this, you can put in a turtle, and the same applies to this cage over here as well. Now this cage is very different. This is a flyer cage. It's a flyer cage because of the door on top. When you're flying and you're trying to land quickly, you can just open that up and land in here. Moving on over here, before we get to the main base location, I want to show off that all of the areas over here can easily be blocked off with spike walls. These were made using wooden spikes with the crystal cosmetic mod put on it. And the same goes for all the way across the area, blocking off everything. Now, let's start up at the front. As you can see right here, the centerpiece of this base is the top of it. What is this? This is the bird's nest. So starting off on Viking Bay, it would be pretty crucial to have some Argentavises, that is, and you can park them up here away from any carnivore creatures that are down below. Now we're going to climb back down, and we are going to get started on going into the actual base. So coming in here, we have a very wide area. You can have a mortar and pestle over here. And once again, all of these cosmetics are using the crystal cosmetic mod that is on for Ark, and it'll run you about $5. But it's well worth it. These are what the large storages look like when you use the cosmetic. Over here, this is what the refining forge looks like when you use the cosmetic. This is what the smithy looks like when you use the cosmetic. And you have an area right here where you could put a preserving bin. Over here, you have a nice comfy spot to put a simple bed or a bunk bed, your choice. And you have even more area over here to put a fabricator. Coming up, we have your very own fireplace, a really good spot for creating charcoal and cooking your food, as well as making some oil if you have a generator. Actually, I take that back. That is not for oil. Whoops, that was a blooper. Use the refining forge for making gasoline, is what I meant to say. Yes, gasoline. Right here, we have 3 tables and some chairs, a nice spot for everyone to grab their food after it's done cooking and bring it up here and eat amongst each other just like a nice tribe does. We have some room for some small storage boxes right here. And what holds this whole structure up are the pillars. Pillars are a crucial part in creating very unique bases just like this, and very helpful as well. Make sure everything stays put. Moving on over here, we have a very, very nice walk path with the spike walls around to make sure nothing could get in. A very nice area to house even more tames. And always remember, when you leave, close the door. Now, this base was my first base. I have since moved to another location. But, you tell me, what do you think about this base? If you would like to see another base that I made using an entire island, go ahead and click on this video.
Stop the hating, watch toys and gaming. Don't be scared. Hang out with your boy, Deathmare. Okay, now get out of my house right now. Get the